Greetings, humans and fellow fairy creatures. Ooh, that was a little bit loud, wasn't it? Let's just turn that down a wee bit. My God, I swear to God, if this belt comes off one more time, I'm just gonna take it off for good. I keep having a wardrobe malfunction with this belt. Because every time I slouch, my belly gets a little bit bigger, and then the belt pops off. But anyway, I'm not for taking the belt off. I'd rather keep it on if I can help it. There's no real, like, special reason that I'm dressed up today. Oh! Yep. Fuck this belt. Jesus Christ. It's not like an anniversary. It's not my birthday. I just went to a convention today. Surprisingly enough, this belt managed to stay on the entire time I was there, but it's indicative now that I'm sitting down that it wants to come off. It's Velcro. I gotta get a better way to fasten this thing. I'm sorry. I don't like getting naked in front of you. I feel naked without my belt. I'm fat when I sit down. Anyway, so, like I'm not... Really? Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it like this. I'm not gonna take it off entirely. I'm just gonna quit trying to fasten it. Yeah, so I went to a convention today. Got some pictures. A lot of them are still, like, still waiting for them to be developed and edited and all that stuff, just to get them back from the photographer. But I did get one printed out today, and I'm going to show you right here. Oh wait, no, that's not me. Well, that is me, but that was something different. So yeah, this was from today. I didn't have to wear a mask at the convention, but I had to wear a mask on the Uber ride there, and it was kind of an awkward Uber ride. I mean, like, it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. But, I think I was building it up to be more awkward than it ended up being. But, anyway, I had fun at the convention itself. A lot of friendly people there. I met up with some of my old friends that I wasn't expecting to see them there, but I saw them there anyway. And I met some new people. And I noticed that at smaller conventions, people are a lot more friendly. Like, I mean, this was like years and like over 15 years ago, but one of the first conventions I went to was a big convention. Take that down. And I went with a friend, and some guy insulted my friend's cosplay. Said nice things about mine, but, the fact that he's just being an asshole to my friend, I did not appreciate. Hi, Ryuku. Yeah, I didn't appreciate that. And there was this other time, I think it might have been when I was like a sophomore in high school. I was dressed up as Vadi, and there were these two cosplayers. They were like, I guess, doing like a couple's cosplay of like the two Links. I think it was like Shadow Link and like regular Green Link. And so, like, they're from the same game as me. So I go up and I say hello to them. And then they, like, give me this look like, who the fuck are you? Why are you talking to us? You're ruining our date to a convention. It's just like, okay, it's like, sorry. And then, like, after that, I just noticed them continuing to glare at me across from the convention center. I was like, Jesus Christ, dude. Like, I just said hello. I didn't, like, grope you or insult your cosplay or anything like that. Like, chill. And that's why I like small conventions, because people are nicer. I mean, there are nice people at big conventions too, but probability you're also more likely to run into assholes. That's just kind of the way it is. But that other picture that I accidentally pulled up, that one, it was from last night. So I worked merch for a band I really, really like. And I was settling the merch, and the merch guy for their band was really nice. He was really easy to work with. He knew his shit, and I bought like I was gonna get a shirt. Well, actually, I got 2 shirts and then that hat, and I was fully prepared to pay for it. But at the end of the night, he's just like, no, it's a gift. Like, you can keep it. Forgive my ignorance. What character is this? This is Lord Zane. In fact, we are going to probably see him in the game we're going to play today, which is RADIATA Stories, which I forgot to mention. But I haven't pulled the game up yet. Oh, and I forgot. This photo, this cosplay photo right here, I gotta give credit where credit's due. It's by Carlos M. So that's his Instagram page. So go follow him. Go follow him, like his stuff. Spread the good word. RADIATA Stories. Very cool game. Indeed. There's James Garrick again with the 8-month sub. Guys, James is the fucking best. He has found so much shit that I wouldn't have been able to find on my own. And I think most fans wouldn't have even known that all this stuff existed in the game. He's modded the game, he's just done... His resume is like a mile long. Anyway, let's play some RADIATA Stories. I was thinking, well, you know, I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do. I was thinking maybe I'll just start, just a fresh run on just the regular RADIATA Stories, not the beta version, not the remix, just like raw RADIATA Stories as it was meant to be played, or maybe not. RADIATA Stories, my friend here who's from Japan plays. Oh, really? Yeah, RADIATA Stories was a lot more well received in Japan than it was in North America. So I have to fix my Windows settings because I forgot I'm in 16:9. Why? What was that? Start it up again. Let's go. Whoa, that is a big window. Hang on, let me fix that. Now let's kill that music. We don't need 2 songs playing at once. Alright, there we go. Just raw RADIATA Stories. Maybe start a new playthrough. What do you think? Compliment someone. Right. Who do you want me to compliment? It's dealer's choice. Something nice about Genius? Why? Well, while most humans are pretty stupid, he's an exception to that rule. Also, this is just a wee bit loud for me. I'm just gonna take this out. And, I have to admire his tenacity. As annoying as he can be, he is a very driven young man. Alright, I think that'll be good. It's RADIATA Stories. Yeah, you know, that's a good idea. Devin, I'm going to steal your idea. If you didn't already change the name of the stream, I'm doing it for you. RADIATA Stories. Okay. I mean, what else can I say about Genius? He goes through my garbage. He steals my laundry and sniffs it, I assume. Using it for science purposes. And as invasive as he is, and as much of an urchin as he is, I guess I have to... I guess I should appreciate that, he admires me and my kind so much. That's about it. Yeah, and he keeps my guards busy. Yeah. He makes them earn their salary. And you know what? I take it back. There's a lot of nice things you could say about Genius. I don't know if he would necessarily think that they were nice, but... you know. One man's compliment is another man's insult. Also, I got some pretty cool new masks and a vaccine card holder, which I think is very much my style. 2 masks. This one. And I got another Falcon Jersey mask.
Well, Mom and Dad?
But I'm not going to wear it because then it's just going to muffle my voice. I'll sound like Kenny from South Park.
Hey sis, where's breakfast?
I was thinking one of these days I want to attempt to speedrun, but I've seen
What did I do?
speedruns for this game that other people have done,
Don't tell me you've forgotten.
and
I haven't forgotten.
You most certainly
I feel like I would fail
Why are you
horribly.
more excited?
Because the thing about
Outside
JRPGs,
now.
especially ones that have
But I just got up.
scaling,
Do as
or
you're
is that
told.
the right word? Like where you kind of have to level up if you don't want to get obliterated by things later on. And I think the real challenge for anyone who speedruns this game is that you have to find that perfect balance of grinding, but you have to grind on the right enemies and just hope that RNG works in your favor.
Hey, Dad's sword.
And I feel like I would just get
Jack,
frustrated
this
with
is
it
your
and I wouldn't have
father's
fun.
Legendary sword, the Arbitrator. Of course, you aren't ready to use it yet, but someday you will. Someday,
Yeah,
Jack,
those
you'll become a
the plague
great
I
knight
think
like your father.
they used to be called plague pills, but
Be
now
a
they're
leader
called
of men with this sword
plague
at your
germs.
side. I know you will.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh wait.
First,
Oh, I forgot. This is the one where
right?
Hey, no
I
worries,
have
beat
cheats
it to me.
enabled, and
All I gotta do is beat everyone else,
Jack
right?
is emo. Well,
Listen,
he's
Jack.
Blackjack instead of regular Jack.
Not just anyone tries out for the knights.
It's
These
insane
people
how low
really know
level
what
you
they're
are by the
doing.
final boss when you speedrun the
Don't
game.
be too confident,
Yeah,
they'll make
what
you
was
answer for
the
it.
lowest
Can't
level
just
that
wave
you've
your
seen
sword
somebody
around.
like? I feel like
Can we
it was
save
probably
the
still
dancing
in the
lessons
single
for later?
digits, right?
I gotta head out or I'm gonna be late.
I've seen Gumby speedrun it a
Look
couple
at
of
the
times and it's pretty
time.
cool. Yeah. And
Jack,
honestly,
what
at
are
any
you
time
doing?
that
Hurry up and
he
get going.
anytime that he dies, like it's a game
I'll
over,
pass those
I
night trials
feel
for
his
sure.
pain on a personal
And
level.
before long, I'll be an even greater knight than Dad was.
It hurts me deep inside.
He just has no idea how great his father was. No idea at all.
Not just anyone tries out for the Knights, then
Maybe that
Paul was
will be
there.
one of his
Yeah,
strengths.
but Paul got his ass kicked. That's what she means when not just anyone I mean, yeah, anyone tries out for the Knights, but not everyone gets in. That's what she should have said. Just like, Jack, you're gonna get your ass whooped. Till last season.
Raw-diata Castle. I finally made it. Dad, are you watching?
I gotta stop slouching. There's an AU where Paul's a knight, since there exists a knight Paul in the game. Yeah, I noticed that. There was, for those who don't know, there are a couple of hidden models for some of the characters that were never used. And Paul has a model where he's wearing, like, knight's armor, similar to what Charlie wears. So... I mean, I think that all of the cutscenes that were going to be in the game have already been, you know, extracted and posted onto James's YouTube channel. But it kind of makes me wonder about these models, like Paul being a knight, like if they were at any point cutscenes that involved that model, which is kind of in there. There was another one where Gantz was wearing this helmet that it looked kind of weird. It looked like a big bird beak or like a plague doctor mask. It was just like a big triangle.
He's dead meat.
Also, Daniel was there, and other than Stark, he's the only one that's visibly beaten up after the trials. Oh yeah, and Zombie Gantz. That one was weird. I really wonder about that one. Initially, I was thinking, because there's a certain part in the deleted cutscenes where Gantz tries to sneak into RADIATA Castle to get intel, but he gets caught, and he's, for some reason, like, he doesn't get a trial. He's just going to be straight up executed. And the reasoning is, oh, there's a war going on, we don't have time for a trial. It's just like, well, if you don't have time for a trial, you don't have time for an execution. Like, why don't you just let him rot in jail or something?
I was looking forward to a real fight.
But anyway, Gantz was set to be executed, and I wonder if, like, that model was going to be used for, like, his corpse or something. That would have been so creepy. And it makes you wonder, too, if RADIATA uses capital punishment, what method do they use? Do they use, like, hanging, or, like, the guillotine, or they just, like, put your head on a wedge and someone just whacks it with an axe? That's a dark side of RADIATA stories that I wasn't expecting to get into.
But should a knockout occur, the winner will be declared immediately. Understood? Let's begin. Combatants, take your positions.
There was also that one where Star was naked, or at least half naked, in a garbage can.
Ridley Silverleg versus Jack Russell.
Like he was... Like he's in this garbage can and he just like peeks out every now and then. And the thing is that model only works in battle. It doesn't work in the overworld. Alright, just kick my ass real good. I know you're not. I know I'm not supposed to win to you. Alright. Do your sinking beat or your wild pitch.
Yeah! Wild pitch! All right!
Somebody on somebody on your video where you
Winner!
sort of reanimated the hidden Volty attacks. Somebody was saying that they made the connection between Ridley's wild pitch and sinking beat, and how they both sort of have something to do with music. Pitch and beat sinking. Oh, he's smiling. He's just taking a nap. You see that?
Contestants, it's time to announce the results. Everyone to the Coliseum.
He was happy he got puppets as king. He's into that shit.
Huh? Come and get it! Huh?
He just always smiles.
Results, you're supposed to go to the
I don't think
Colosseum.
Blackjack has
Results? Huh?
like an
What about
upset
my
face.
fight?
Miss Ridley was the victor.
You mean I lost? I lost the match?
Yes, Miss Ridley beat you in the first round.
Uh.
It seems Miss Ridley has been training to become a knight from a very young age. Even Lord Star was defeated. You should not feel too bad.
There's this character in the Dragon Prince, the
Can't believe I
Netflix like
lost.
animated series. I don't know if any of you guys have ever watched that, but there's this character in the Dragon Prince who reminds me exactly of Star. He even looks like Star. He acts like him. He looks like him. He's got that same like little like blonde, curly mustache.
The tournament winner, Ridley Silverlake, has passed the selection trials. And there will be one more, Jack Russell.
What? But sir, the young boy does not yet possess the skills to be a knight.
Don't you recognize his name?
Russell? You mean Cairn Russell?
Yes, he is the son of Sir Cairn, former captain of the Black Chevalier.
That's like the saddest Blackjack is able to look.
But Lord Lux, are you sure
He's
it's
not
wise to
capable
place
of
him under the command of Sir
conjuring
Gawain?
up anything
I mean, Sir
more
Gawain.
intense.
He is the son of Sir Gawain.
Do you think it's worth grinding an early game,
Gawain.
like beating up all the dwarves in Earth Valley?
Gans. I believe that their entwined fates.
I mean, if your end result is to just get through the game with ease, then I mean,
Junzaburo.
I don't know if you
Carry on,
necessarily
please.
have to. I would find myself grinding on the first two missions anyway because I wanted to beat Nogueira in battle. And Nogueira is not his attacks are slow and they're easy to dodge, but if he does hit you, it's almost an instant kill if you're not high enough level.
And Captain Gance Rothschild of the Rose Cochon Brigade. New recruits will
There's
be
that
placed
giant
under
sloth
his
that can
command.
fuck you up early on, so why
And
not?
now for the
Yeah, but
tournament
you encounter the
results.
sloth before you encounter
Ta-dam!
the dwarves.
Ridley Silverlake! And there's one.
Another one?
The keen eye of Lord Larks has identified a young hopeful with a great deal of potential. Ta-dam! Jack Russell!
Oh, no way! Why me? I lost the first round.
Yeah, but you can always die to him. Yeah, I guess that's
Junzaburo
true.
mentioned,
You can also die
"You've been
to the
chosen
Goblin
not
Trio.
because of what you can do for us now, but what you can do in the future. Understand that you are now one of the Knights of the Kingdom. Bear yourself accordingly and serve it well.
Sir!
I am Gance Rothschild, captain of the Rose Cochon Brigade. Master Jack, Lady Ridley, we will hold the inauguration ceremony immediately. But first, please go to your assigned rooms and change into your new knight's attire. That will be all. I will see you both at the ceremony.
Angry Blackjack just looks weird.
This will be Master Jack's room.
I never quite got the hang of altering like changing the colors of the skins. But I really wanted to give Blackjack like emo, like give him like black hair with like purple tips. Make him look like a early 2000s emo kid.
I join
Maybe
the Knights and I have to stay in this dump?
make him wear like a My Chemical Romance shirt.
Can I help you?
Huh? See, I knew there was some kind of mistake. This is your room, right?
Yep, it sure is.
This gentleman is Master Leonard. He will be your room leader.
Room leader?
Oh, it's at that time already. Master Jack, you will find your trainee knight's wear on your bunk.
Wish more of Jack's
Once you
different
have
armor
changed,
changed his
please
hairstyle.
proceed to the
Yeah.
third floor meeting room. You are expected at the Rose Cochon inauguration ceremony.
And even the ones that do, it's just, it's very, it's not very noticeable. I mean, like, you'll have him, like, maybe wear a headband, or, like, his hair is, like, slicked back a little bit. But...
I am Al, the castle steward. If you need help or are confused,
we need Jack in
please do not hesitate
Pippi
to come and
Longstocking
ask me.
braids.
If you would excuse me, gentlemen.
Hey, wait up!
You're Jack, the new guy, huh? Nice to meet you.
Do we both stay in here?
That's your bed back there. When you're done with the death whales, come in and get changed.
It reminds me of this audio clip that I made, where it started off, it was the clip of Zane going, "No, please, someone save my soul!"
Well,
And then it just gets quiet, and then you hear Leonard go, "When you're done with the death whales, come in and get changed." I need to find that,
When you make
if I
capital,
can.
you can wear what you like.
It's
until
probably
then,
on
you
Fuck
stick
Yeah
with
RADIATA
regulations.
Stories.
You know, Pops, that doesn't exactly make me feel any better.
You're gonna have to learn to treat your elders with more respect. And who are you calling Pops? I'm only 21, okay?
Oh, here it is. I found it. Okay, hopefully this will play over the stream.
So this is death. No, please, someone, save my soul.
When you're done with the death whales, come in and get changed.
Very well.
Good shit. I wish I had more time to do, like, video editing and audio editing and stuff like that. Time I don't have anymore. Why is Leonard telling Zane to change, though? Well, remember that time that Zane was wearing Jack's clothing, and then he was being afflicted by, like, poison and stuff? Or he's getting confused. Like, put your robes back on. You keep getting poisoned. That's why you're getting Helgeners. Alright, where can we save? Can we save over? I don't want... You know what? Use file. Slot 2, number 14. I have so many save files and I don't do anything with them.
Hi.
Yeah, I love sleep. That sounds like a good idea. Sorry. I was gonna mute my mic, but the last time I did that, I forgot to unmute. And then nobody could hear me for a solid 3 minutes. It'd be funny, like, Jack just keeps on sleeping and sleeping and sleeping, and he misses the Rosh Hashanah inauguration ceremony. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't even know that. I mean, that makes sense. Jack's gotta get there on time. Somebody who was streaming this game recently, I think it might have been Shiftologist, or the new guy in the RADIATA Stories Discord. He was saying that he's never really found it hard to get through RADIATA Castle. Like he doesn't get lost, which I find unusual. Like I always get lost, and everyone I talk to says that they always get lost as well.
Well, they do say clothes make the man. You look like quite the little lord. Now, Master Jack, please take that seat right over there.
I mean, at least with RADIATA Castle, there's a map. Places like the City of White Knights, or the Dwarf Tunnels, or the Path of the Spider. Fuck that place. I've got the castle and the sewers pretty much memorized, at least sections you need to go.
Teamwork. Teamwork
Yeah.
is the key to the
I still get
success of
lost in the
RADIATA
sewers.
Knights.
She's trained to be a knight since she was a kid. It's not fair. I had no chance.
The City of White Knights is
Now,
actually not
Master Jack, you'll have
too
many
hard to
opportunities
navigate,
to hone your skills.
as long as you remember
I'm
that
gonna be better than her in no time.
if you look closely, the ladders that
Shall we begin
go
the
straight
ceremony?
up and don't like taper out like that, the ones that just do that are the fake ones usually.
We are all
So
thrilled
if you just
to
stay
be
away
here
from
for
those
the
ones, and then you
inauguration
also
of
have
Rose
to
Cochon Brigade.
go down to
Although I
get to like the
begun
other
most
side
thrill
of
all, this is without a doubt the
the
best day
series of
my life.
chutes and ladders.
If this is a dream,
So you have to
I
go
hope
down
that
to
I
get
never
back up
wake
again.
Of course it isn't a dream.
I always need a
but
map
I'm
for the
so
City of White
overwhelmed.
Knights.
I can't believe this is
Yeah,
all
like
happening.
I can get my way through it
This
eventually.
isn't a dream, is
Not
it?
particularly quickly, but
Master Jack, would you give me a
as
little
long as I
insight
remember,
here?
you know, to look at the tops of the ladders and know that there's a certain part where I actually do have to fall down in order to get to the other side.
I'm gonna beat you so bad.
Ow, 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 ow! Okay, it's not a dream. So now we can get down to business.
To defeat the Huns.
Master Jack, thank you. That's enough. Please let go, Jack. Ouch! Master
Ridley's
Jack,
not even doing
please
anything. She's not trying to
stop
stop him. She's just like, the son of a bitch deserved it.
Sorry.
Now,
Yeah, yeah, I can't say the safe word. What is the safe word?
I
It's,
hereby announce the inauguration of the Gans Rothschild Rose Cochon
it's,
Knight Brigade.
the loyalty to country
Captain,
bit.
I have a question.
It's churros. No, no, no.
Yes, what is
It's, Rose is like pride and
So,
Cochon
what
is
does
loyalty
Rose
to country.
Cochon
Or egg.
What does it mean?
It is egg.
Well, how shall I put it? It expresses the pride of the knights and our unswerving devotion to the kingdom.
How exactly?
There's an egg!
Rose is like pride, and the Cochon is the loyalty to country.
Egg.
Really?
You are not
No.
Lamief.
But I really, really, really like to believe that that is the case.
Right.
I have wonderful news. Lord
You
Rose
are not
has given the
Lamief.
Rose Cochon Brigade a very important mission.
Which is?
We must protect a dwarf. We will escort a dwarf carrying metal goods and weapons for trade. It will be our mission to see both dwarf and cargo.
When did Jack stop it? Oh, it was when he put his trainee knight outfit on. I think he'll turn back into Jack Black once he gets fired from the Knights.
If we do well on
Hopefully.
this mission, I think we can expect to see the Rose Cochon stock rise considerably.
Yeah, it just replaces the handmade tunic model.
To fame.
Jack Black. Wasn't Jack Black in one of the Neverending Story sequels, like the second one?
Please make
Or
sure
the
that you're
third one? I think it was the third one.
Master Jack.
Yeah?
I never saw
would
that
you
one.
Come with me after this meeting, please.
Yeah, it was the third one.
Come with you.
It was so, it's so weird to see
I think
a young
that
Jack
is
Black.
most instructive.
You know, I think if they ever remade Rocky Horror Picture Show, Jack Black would make a perfect Eddie. What's swearing? Nothing. Happy face. Yes, I don't need any lessons. I don't want any damn vegetables. That's me. Like, oh, do you want to learn this lesson? No, thank you.
Lord Jasner, you're up very early, sir. Is everything all right?
Ah, here you are, finally. What a fine morning, don't you think?
Yes, it is. Lord Jasner, today is the first mission for the Rose Cochon Brigade.
You normally just hang out outside the
You be
castle.
careful out there.
I mean, like, no, I know normally not in the game, but he's just waiting
Master
for
Jack,
Ridley to come
this
out.
is Jasner Colton, Lord Chamberlain of RADIATA.
Really?
Really? Jack, your manners! Bow to his lordship.
That shit-eating
But what
grin
about Ridley?
on Jack is just like,
Jack,
really?
don't be a fool. Ridley doesn't have to bow.
What's this? Playing favorites all of a sudden?
Fool!
Ow!
Now you finally get to play it with Glee.
Daughter.
Huh? But Ridley's last name is Silverlake, right?
Lord Jasner was accepted
That's
into the
good.
noble Silver Lake family. Their family crest is the Great Eagle of the North. Only those related by blood may bear the august Silver Lake name.
Oh, well, I guess we know which donkey is pulling the
See
cart
what you're
in
missing
that
out
then.
without a Switch, Henry? Well,
Yep.
I never played
Donkey
Earthbound. I
leaves
never
the
got
grass
into...
has to follow.
I never got into a lot of games.
Jack, you have a sharp eye. You don't miss a lot, do you?
I played
you're just
Zelda and,
saying
like,
that.
those hastily made
No,
PlayStation 2
Jack,
video
don't miss
games
a
that my mom
silver
bought in
face.
bulk.
A good knight must have wisdom
And
as well
RADIATA
as strength.
stories, of course.
Captain, cut it out. You're embarrassing me.
You're more sensitive than I gave you credit for.
Yeah, I hate video games. I don't know how to play them.
Are you saying I'm an ass?
My apologies, sir.
Oh
He's
my
the king of
god.
you, sir. He hasn't learned a thing yet.
Well,
It'd be nice if there was a mod where there's just, like, blood gushing from Jack's head. He's like, oh my god,
Just leave it to me, my lord. I'll
I'm waiting.
And another thing, Gans. If anything happens to my Ridley...
Besides, I don't want to give any more money to Nintendo than they already have.
Well, never mind. She is a knight now, I suppose. I can't protect her forever. But you watch her, Gans.
Can we go?
Someone's there.
Yes, that must be young Master Clive from the Olashian Order.
Olashian Order?
The Priest Guild. Guilds are organizations that provide a
Somebody
variety
I
of
met at
services
the
to
convention
the
today
townspeople. In the
was
town, we
asking
have four
what I was
guilds,
dressed
the
as,
Warrior Guild, the Priest Guild,
and I was
the
telling
Mage Guild, and
I was
the
telling them
Fighter
about
Guild.
RADIATA stories and
Depending on the assignment, we knights sometimes ask
how
guild members to
it's-
join
it-
us on our missions. Open
it kind of has that
government
problem that a
work
lot
with
of
the people.
JRPGs, well, not a
Warlords
lot,
has some very progressive
some of them
ideas.
have, where
That's
it's just
so.
very cutscene heavy,
At the same time,
and like I
thousands
don't really
of
mind it
our
as
guilds
much,
to maintain the
at
balance
least
of
not for
power.
RADIATA stories because I'm used to it.
One guild grew more powerful than the others. There would be
I
all
do know
sorts of
that
trouble.
for some
Yeah,
people,
I guess
like
there would.
they got kind of tired of there being too many cutscenes. Just get to the actual game already.
Clive, that's me. We are delighted to meet you. I just
It's
joined
very-
the Lashian.
It's very
I'm real
story
new,
heavy.
You know?
It's RADIATA
I
stories.
can't do nothing yet. Nice to meet you. You can't do nothing? Nothing at all? Nope, not a thing. I can eat and sleep is all. Yes.
I needed that on a t-shirt.
Seem to be very,
I can
level-headed.
eat and sleep as well. There are so many things that RADIATA Stories characters say that I just
Right.
want on a t-shirt.
Everybody, let's
Like
move
Jack
out.
saying, "It sucks when people die," or "Your trouble was my bubble,"
Oh, brother.
or
I
like
could
that
have
pic,
messed up eight
that one
times
time
more.
where Ro asks Jack. I think she asks Jack if he has any hobbies or something like that, and he's like, "No, not really." She's like, "That is so sad."
So no matter what happens, don't let them see you. Is that clear?
Yes, sir. But Lord Jasna...
Hush. It's Larks.
This is that part in the Japanese version of
Lord
this
Jessup,
game.
What are you doing?
Oh, nothing. Just silly gossip. Thank you, Natalie. That will be all.
So in the English version, Marks asks Natalie if he was bothering him,
Natalie,
or bothering her,
is there a problem?
No, sir. We were just talking.
and then just looks her over.
He wasn't bothering you, was he?
In the Japanese version, he says
Oh, no, not at
he
all.
wasn't sexually harassing
I see.
you, or like sexually assaulting. I think he
As long
said
as
that
it
sexually
wasn't-
harassing. He wasn't sexually harassing you, was he? Just like, oh my god. Like, I'm pretty sure that that's what was implied here, but it's a lot more subtle. It kind of makes you wonder what else was in the Japanese version of the game that
Now then,
they
here
sort of
are the details of our
vanillified in the translation, the
Alright,
English translation.
Finally get to do some night stuff.
Don't get too excited. You're still just a rookie.
Like that
Hey,
cutscene
we
where
talked at the same time.
I've been training
Jack is
as a runner
telling
for years.
Natalie that she has to
I
beg for
wasn't
her
letting
life, and
anyone
he's just like,
get
"You have to
in
do
the way.
exactly as I say."
Say what?
And
They're like two weasels in a whipple pot.
Yes.
and she's like, "Oh my god,
Now,
like
about the mission.
you're such a creep."
First,
And he's
we
like,
must
"Whoa, whoa,
travel
I
to
didn't
the
mean
dwarf
that."
Village in Earth Valley. We humans and the dwarves are trading
There's-
partners. The dwarves
There are
our
certain.
allies, as it were.
I was going
Their
through
home,
certain
Earth Valley, lies
scenes in the
southwest of
game,
here.
like
To reach the dwarf lands, we must travel
like puns
south.
and idioms
The
that are
journey there
used in the
presents
English
no
version, and
difficulties. The
seeing what the
problem is
Japanese
return
version of it
journey.
was.
There may be
I think
goblins
I
and
did
orcs
the.
who will steal our
I
cargo.
started on the
We might have to fight orcs?
the
It's
Goblin
not out of the
Trio,
question.
so the game that they play.
orcs
Like,
really
what,
strong?
instead of saying egg, what does he
Orcs
say
are
in the
about the
Japanese
most
version?
violent critters
And I forget what
around.
it is that he says.
They can take down a Smilodon with one blow.
And there are just certain things that were lost in translation, like the fact that Nogueira is the older brother.
Yeah, a little.
Because I always thought that Zane was the
But it
older brother
sounds
for the
way
longest
cool,
time,
too.
and I don't know why.
It sounds cool.
Well, come on. It'd be a drag if nothing happened at all.
But it was by watching the Japanese version that I figured out that it's the other way around.
Master Jack, please don't do anything that will invite trouble.
Yeah, I know.
Does he have any clue at all?
Lady Natalie, what are we doing here?
Secret orders from Lord Jasna. Lady Ridley is his lordship's one and only daughter. She means everything to him.
Another interesting thing about the
Then why do you
Japanese
let her join the
version
Knights at all?
is,
What could he do? Lady Ridley is a Silver Lake. She has to uphold the honor of the family name.
when Cross is talking to Jack, he uses the pronoun, I forget what it was. But basically in Japanese, it's considered impolite to address someone as anata, which is you. Because if you're addressing someone, you address them by their name. You don't say like, "Hey, you." Yeah, so there are a couple ways that you can you use say you. Anata is like it's not like the most polite, but I'm sure Japanese people, if they know that you're not a native speaker, they'd forgive you. Kimi is more used for like lovers and like people that you're really close with. and then there's like Omae and Teme, and then there's Kisama, which is like almost comically bad. Like it's the way like a cartoon villain would refer to somebody, and Kisama is the pronoun that Cross uses for Jack. Oh, right, I can't use that. Not yet. Like when he says like, "You're Jack, right?" He's like, "Kimi wa Jack." Something like that. Anyway, it's grinding time. Oh, by the way, I don't know if Ryuku is still tuning in or like listening. Excuse me. But I can actually show you the character that I'm dressed up as if I load a file really quickly. There's like a Oopsies. Well, that file's gone. It wouldn't be the first time I've done that. It's okay. Yeah, I fucked up with that one. Jack's house. I want to do one where, there's a cutscene that I can play. If I'll just do this really quick. Did I do that? It's okay. This is an aimless RADIATA story stream. We don't have to make any progress. The cat. Ooh. Way. Yeah, whatever. I'll just get through this cutscene.
Hey!
Jack. I'm sorry. You be...
Here's... Hey, if you
Anyway,
ask
during this buffer time,
Ridley.
what are you guys up to aside from watching the stream?
Oh, him. You're not disgraced.
Cross?
It's okay.
Jack.
Ouch.
Jack.
If you ever want...
Ouch.
What do you...
No.
I don't...
Ridley.
Genius.
The only thing I had to eat today, aside from breakfast, is a couple of spring rolls and some pickle soup. So I really need to eat like real food.
Hey.
All right,
how much
Ryuku,
further
if you're
do we
still
have to go?
watching, I don't know if you are, but
Almost there.
this is the cutscene.
Genius. Why did you bring me here? Shh.
Oh, spoilers ahead, by the way. Here come that boy.
Who is that?
It's a leader of the Light Elves.
Of course. He looks just like Lord Nogueira.
There's something I have to tell you. Something terrible. Lord Nogueira is dead.
He can't be.
He's been entombed here. That cocoon you see holds...
It's okay, you probably won't
Lord
remember
Nogueira's
this.
dead body.
Where are we?
This is the graveyard of the elves. It's a place in which the fates of elves and humans are deeply entwined.
The graveyard of the elves?
Like the Elf King of old. My brother lies dead, but why?
There was some Let's Player that I was playing, or that I was watching, sorry. A Let's Player that I was watching who was playing this game, and he got to this part.
Along with Elgandars.
And,
For the first time, that terrible disease exposed the immortal elves.
well, I think a lot of people get confused, or they get, it's sort of,
Even the king himself fell victim
it, sort of surprises them to see Zane and then hear that voice come out of him.
My own flesh and blood. When our bodies decay and fall away because of
That's not the voice I was expecting.
elves do not die. The transpiration lets our spirits fly to different bodies, where they can mingle with other souls. But the cursed Algandars shuts our souls deep, deep within these cocoons. My brother, why did you perform the transpiration?
We'll go back to our regular playthrough of,
To break the natural laws that separate elf and human. Algandars was your inevitable reward. Brother, why in the world
back
did
to
you
our,
bring this fate upon yourself?
our dwarf mission.
Was this because of me?
Human filth. How much will you make us suffer before you are satisfied? Will you take and destroy everything we have? Will you continue to spread the plague to every land in the world? Why were humans sent to try us so? Why, my brother?
Anyway, that's what a baby. Here lies Zane's hopes and dreams. It's a sad baby. Back to our regularly scheduled programming. Let's play on the file that I accidentally saved over. Fucked up thing is that's not the first time I've done that. Ambushed by a bat. That's why I hate these bats. They get right up in your face. Come on, Clive, heal us. It's your job. Clive, can you please heal us? Ian Ridley, thank you. Thanks, but no thanks. That's okay, we leveled up anyway. Oh, I did. Oh, I should buy some stuff from that guy. It's so polite of that ant to see that I'm talking to somebody.
Welcome.
And to walk away and not bother me. Just weigh all my money on herb extract. No big deal. So I guess to answer the question from earlier, is it worth it to fight all the dwarves? I mean, if you have the time and you feel like it. Why not? The only thing you have to lose is your dignity. I think Ganovich has a guilty, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. All right.
Alright, PG. Invite me. I guess while I'm grinding, I'll tell a little bit of a funny story that happened yesterday. So I was waiting for the bus, I was going to work, and there's this restaurant across the street. I saw this guy running out of the restaurant, like running in the street, yelling like a madman. And I had my headphones and I couldn't really hear what he was saying. So I initially thought that maybe he had robbed the place and he was like telling his getaway driver to start the car. Because like there's no, like he was just running like his life depended on it, and he was running in the street. Like just barely missing the cars. And then I saw pulling out of the Walgreens parking lot was a tow truck with an SUV attached. And so, obviously, the SUV belonged to that guy. So he's chasing down the tow truck. Manages to open up the driver's door and get in. And I looked away for a brief second. That way. I looked away for a brief second. And in that time that I somehow, like, looked away and then looked back, the guy had managed to unhook his vehicle from the tow truck and then just drive away. He drove off down the street, and then I saw the tow truck make a U-turn and follow after it. And then that's the last I saw of him. It was definitely something. It was an interesting thing to see. And when I posted about it, Devin didn't believe me because he was on April 1st. He thought I was being silly. That was an April Fool's joke. But no, I really did see that. It's April 2nd, I can't lie to you now. Sure. I swear to God, I saw it with my own eyes. I am. Perish. Imagine if bugs were really that big in real life. Like, even just a mosquito. That would be terrifying. Ooh, Sky Splitter. Nice, nice. I love how you can see Raw-diata Castle from here. It's really cool. Also, this bridge has no handrails and it's rickety. It's making me nervous. No.
Okay.
That pig can paralyze you just by sneezing on you. Haha, check it out, Ridley. I was here before you. Remember when I first played this game? I didn't particularly care for Jack or Ridley, but I thought that Jack was just, like, kind of a cocky bastard, and Ridley was a stuck-up brat. And I thought that Gantz was kind of a pushover. And don't even get me started on Zane. I hated that motherfucker. Still don't. What about you guys? Like, what were your first impressions of the characters? The funny thing about Zane is that I distinctly remember thinking to myself, I'm like, I could never see myself liking this character. How dare you talk about Sim and Lil Gantz like that? I mean, like, now that I'm, like, literally his age, I understand. But I think, how old is Gantz? Is he 28 or 26? I'm 28. Reference. About to turn 29. I thought Zane would look cooler if he didn't have a pig on his face. How dare? How dare you talk shit about his pharaoh beard? One of these days, I wanna go back to wearing my usual pharaoh beard. Like, for those of you who have seen my earlier cosplay photos, I used to, like, have a shaved face, and then I would just wear this, like, pharaoh beard. But I wanted to grow out my own goatee. So I've just been, you know, using paint to paint my goatee. I think for Nogueira, like, like, there's all this, like, it's really sad. We're supposed to be really sad that he died, but, like, I barely remembered him. I was just like, oh, okay, like, I'm not really exactly torn up about this guy that I barely knew. I forgot what my opinion of Jarvis was. I think I just was kind of impartial to him. He thought Jarvis was dumb as fuck when I first saw him, and I wanted him out of my party. Get him out. Get that man out of here. God, this thing's gonna whoop my ass. Please, your omnipotence, have mercy. Jack's doing his awkward dance. Oof.
We need assistance over there.
I'm gonna let them handle this. And then they got older and was like, mood. Jarvis is like Squidward. Like, except Squidward doesn't drink.
Understood.
But Jarvis is like an alcoholic version of Squidward. Like, when you're a kid, you're like, oh man, look how grumpy he is. But then as you get older, you're like, I am Squidward. Anyone who works in service industry long enough becomes Squidward. You either die SpongeBob or live long enough to see yourself become Squidward. Alright, leveling up.
than a crazy place like this?
He says it looks like a theme park, but it doesn't look like a theme park. It just looks like a
theme park. This is gonna be fun.
It's like visiting that dwarf village in China. That's what Jack thinks this is. He's like, oh yeah, we're gonna gawp at the dwarfs. Aw, hell yeah, little people. I mean, a theme park is literally just an entertainment place with a theme to it. Well, in that case, my living room is a theme park because we've got an Algernon theme here. It doesn't have to have rides and shit. Well, it should. I mean, every park has a theme if you think about it. Like Santa's Village is a theme park based around Christmas. I used to have season tickets to Santa's Village. Have you ever been to Santa's Village, Devin? Yeah, we used to have season passes. And I always wanted to go on the Typhoon. And I think eventually I did, but like for the first couple of years I was too little. You've been to a Santa's Village. There's hundreds of them. We had one in New Hampshire. Shit. Yeah, we had a Santa's Village in it's definitely a kiddie theme park. It's not really for teenagers and grown-ups. Now, Six Flags, though. We used to go to Six Flags. We got season passes, and they lasted all the way up to October when they had Fright Fest. That was a lot of fun. This was before I would go dressed as Zane. But I'm sure I wouldn't be able to go dressed as Zane anyway. Because, well, I think they might... I know Disney has a rule against adult costumes. But I would go there and, like, dress up a little bit. Not in, like, a full costume, but just, like, nicer than I usually do. There was a Storyland in New Hampshire. It had some kiddie rides. But most of the shows and game stalls. I remember there's actually a whole documentary. Oh, I did not know that. Is it Defunct Land who did the documentary? It sounds like something that they would do. Yeah. Yeah, our Santa's Village, probably like most Santa's Villages, shut down, and they turned it into a paintball place.
Come in. I'm on the second floor.
In Ohio, we have a place called Cedar Point. I've been to Cedar Point. It's been a long time, though. But, I don't know if it was Millennium Force that I went on. Because, like, Millennium Force is the one that, like, for a very brief second, it goes down at a 90-degree angle. But I went on some like, really intense roller coaster there when I was, like, maybe 6 or 7 or 8 years old. And my dad, after we got off the ride, my dad was asking me if I was okay. And I'm like, yeah. And but my legs were, like, trembling. And he wouldn't let me live that down. He's just like, yeah, I asked you if you're okay. And you're like, yeah. And then your legs were trembling. I'd like to take you to Cedar Point. But it's a bit of a drive. Draw me. Now I get a new pick. Awesome.
New prices?
They're getting less and less.
Do you want me to draw you in your lizard form or in your human form?
What's more, the water of Earth Valley is becoming muddy and foul, and the earth is turning thin and barren.
They've got Flint water.
That is terrible, sir.
Everybody is having a hard time. We have no
My uncle,
choice
who
but
just
to raise
died
our prices
back in
just a
December,
little.
he and my dad,
Hence the letter. I see.
they really liked going on roller coasters, and I did too. But like I was kind of afraid of them when I was little.
Thank you, my friend.
But my dad and my uncle both have the same yell when they're
It's going
going
to
on
take
a
some
roller
time
coaster.
to get
It's
the
like,
trade goods ready. While you're waiting, relax and enjoy some of the valley's hospitality.
no, you're a lizard form with an L, like a reptile. Do you want me to draw you, or do you want me to draw like a style, like you wearing like some goofy outfit? Just draw you with your regular, boring brown hair, not the purple hair that you used to have. Oh, and by the way, guys, that draw me thing is something that you can redeem for 3,000 plague germs if you want to. And every summer for Ohio.
Hey!
Here's fabulous. I never said I never said it's not. Back when the pandemic first hit, one of my coworkers was having this sort of like birthday gathering on not Skype, but it was what was it, Zoom? Yeah, it was on Zoom. And there was this guy who was in the Zoom call, who I guess is like a DJ, or he was like trying out to be a DJ at Cedar Point. And I think at first he was saying that they said that his playlists or his mixes were too edgy, and that was their wording. Like, I don't really know what kind of music he had in his playlist that was edgy. Maybe it was like Evanescence or MCR or something. But I just thought it was kind of funny. I'm like, haha, you're too edgy for Cedar Point. At the Six Flags near where, the one that we used to go to when I was a kid, they had this roller coaster called the Raging Bull. Yeah, I think it was the Raging Bull. And like back in the 90s, some girl died because she was chewing gum on the ride, and she choked to death. That's not a very nice story. I'd like to see Jack go on a Millennium Force. Our season passes also granted us access to Hurricane Harbor, but we never ended up going. And that I do kind of regret. But I did make it my mission to go on every roller coaster that they had. There was only one roller coaster that I was never able to conquer, and it was Deja Vu. And that was because every time we went there, the ride was broken down.
Hey, come here and say that.
So. And then they ended up getting rid of the Deja Vu, so maybe it was for the better. Thing kept breaking down.
A little bit at a time. The Violet Chevre completed many escort missions and earned the trust they enjoy. We have no such record. We must work hard, Master Jack, with diligence and
My dad really
sincerity,
liked the
and win
Superman,
the
and I
same
like the
respect
Superman
from
too.
ourselves.
Because on that ride, you're like, instead of like just facing upward, you're facing down. And then when you go in the loop-de-loop, the centrifugal force like pins you to your seat.
If we lose this cargo, there will be hell to pay.
There will be hell to
We
pay.
shan't relax our guard for a second.
No need for the effing and jeffing, sir. Fine, you gotta go faster. Alright, let's see if that sloth wants to fuck with us again. This mission is, really a challenge for speedrunners that I've watched. Because you have to go, like, you know, fast enough to get a good time. But at the same time, you have to go slow enough for the car to be able to catch up with you. And you're pretty much forced, sort of in a way, to fight every enemy that comes your way. I think there is a way to avoid some enemies. What's the enemies? But there's a strategy to it, and it's beyond my comprehension. I'm gonna let them handle it. I am a weak boy. They can do it on their own. They're big, strong knights. Yeah. Finishing blow. Yeah, boy. He's dead. You killed him. She's dead. Killed her. Yeah, like, I didn't fight any of the dwarves, and I was able to get through that battle just fine. The giant sloth. So I don't really think that you necessarily need to battle the dwarves. So I think you can get by just fine. It's just entirely up to you whether or not you want to spend the time. Hey lad, you gotta kill all these enemies on our behalf. Here. Oh, what the fuck? What the hell is... Where did he go? Did you see that? He's gone. He just disintegrated. He has left the cart. Did I kill him too? Oh, now he's back. That was so weird. I tried to run away too much. He just dissolved into thin air. Alright, it's egg time.
gimme!
What the heck?
Captain, goblins!
Calm down, both of you. There are 4 of us and only 2 of them. We have nothing to fear.
Huh? But Captain, didn't they say they were a trio?
Huh?
Uh-huh. The third one's here.
Greetings!
Clive?
Yeah, Clive. Did you know he was there all along?
Yep, I was keeping a real close eye on him.
Thanks for the warning, Clive.
We winners, you losers! Gimme, gimme, gimme!
He exploded it.
What should we do?
I don't know.
Thanks for cooping that, Devin.
What should we do?
According to the RADIATA Knights Charter, we should prioritize saving the hostage and enter negotiations.
Huh? Why, yes, of course, negotiations. Excellent work, Lady Ridley.
Do you want to do the
Take
honors?
the belt off.
Leave it to me. Violence is never the answer. I'm sure we can discuss this calmly and come to an equitable solution. Now, what are your demands?
You give us goat. We eat it.
The goat? You mean you don't want the cargo? No, we cannot accede to your demand. You can't eat the poor goat, not after he's worked so hard for us. Besides, without him, how will we carry everything back to the castle?
Looks like the negotiations broke down. If those were negotiations, that is.
Fine, I kill hairy guy.
Ah, no, please don't do anything rash.
We play game for goat. Categories.
Game?
Next word starts with last letter of word before.
Categories, is it? And if we win, we may proceed?
Captain, this could be a trap.
A trap it may be, but we have little choice.
You're acting like this is such like a
Right.
high, like a tense moment, but it's just like, you'll get through it. Nothing bad's gonna happen.
Bluebird. Dove.
Egg?
That's not a bird.
And there's where that's from.
All right.
They're idiots. Complete idiots.
2 out of 3.
Hey, that wasn't the rule.
Then we kill Woollyhead.
Very well. Best 2 out of 3 it is, then. If we win one more time, you will allow us to pass unhindered.
We keep promises.
You keep promises? You could have fooled me.
You say something.
No.
Okay, vegetables. Garlic. Cabbage.
Egg? Victory is ours.
What is their problem?
Why didn't he just say eggplant?
Oh, who cares?
Captain, now's our chance!
Right, everyone, let's teach these goblins a lesson.
Aren't we going to help them?
They're just goblins. Let's see how they do.
But our orders.
I know, but I want to watch. I want to see how good Lady Ridley is in a fight.
Shit's about to get real.
Ha!
I'm about to get my ass handed to me. I'm just gonna definitely
We need
worth it.
assistance over there.
No, thank you.
Circle song.
All right, that's what I'm talking about. Sorry. That noise is really getting to me. Great. I was waiting for one of those. I drank an entire Bloody Mary and you haven't asked me to hydrate once. I was saving the last boy I needed for the Drami. Oh, I see.
Oh, that was a good fight.
You clowns are boring. I want to fight some orcs.
What the heck are you blabbering about? I mean, seriously.
Huh? What's this? Is little Lady Ridley scared?
Say what you want. If we do meet any orcs, you'll be sorry.
Now, you two. We still have a mission to complete. If orcs surprise us and we are unprepared, it really will be the end of us.
Ooh, wee. The captain's mad at you.
And whose fault is that?
Picker, picker, picker. No. I have to.
Ha! Ha!
I'll wait for this no more. Hey, Shift. Welcome to the stream. I'm happy that you dropped in. That poor goat is just... Like, don't they have horses? I don't think they have horses in this game. They gotta pull stuff by goat. Goats really aren't the best animals to be doing that kind of stuff. How's your night going, Shift? That goat has seen some things. It's been through hell. Liberate the goat. Save it from the dwarfs. All the adventures from Earth Valley and RADIATA. You know what? I should probably utilize some of these new packs left, right? Yeah, I'll do a Sky Splitter. The Sky Splitter is actually pretty good. was pretty good. Went to a convention, which is why I'm all dressed up. Last night I did the merch settlement for a band called Mayhem in Norway. And the merch guy was really nice, and he comped like probably like around $100 worth of merch for me. So that really touched my heart. So my weekend's going good so far. Goat's working hard. He's sweating. Do goats sweat? I don't know what goats do to express that they're hot. Cause I know what dogs and dogs will pant, and other animals have different ways of regulating their body temperature and cooling themselves off. Like I think like foxes and like desert foxes, they have like they cool themselves off because they have like big ears or something like that. Do goats sweat? I know that hippopotamuses sweat. They have pink sweat.
You will be quite safe now.
Yeah, they have pink sweat. But you're certain that goats sweat, right? That's kind of gross.
My orcs.
I guess they pant too.
Squashed into the ground before you could get your sword out.
Hey, you never know till you try. Besides,
Oh, you just looked it up.
I get into, the better I'll get.
So they really do sweat? Did I just start my playthrough today? Well, yes and no. I don't know if I'm actually going to like play through the entire game, because normally I would just do stuff that's like different, like messing around with the remix that James Garrick has been. Wait, Jarek, right? It's like pronouncing it wrong the last time, but I'm not playing the remix right now, but I've already gotten to the point where like he stopped modding it, but I was playing that before, and sometimes I would mess around with the prototype, but I decided for tonight just to go back to the basics and do a RAW-diata stories playthrough.
I wouldn't expect to be joining any parades.
But I don't know if I'm gonna completely follow this one through.
I'll be more famous than you ever will.
Well done, young
It's just like, bro, this is awkward.
Thank you for seeing me safely here. So, then those gormless goblins attacked. I didn't know what was going to happen.
I'm so sorry we allowed you to fall into such danger. Please accept my apologies.
Well, I did want to see how the son of Gawain could fight.
Huh? Mr. Donovich, are you saying that you knew my father?
Oh my god, don't say his name, because Jack's gonna know, and then he's gonna go into bloodthirst.
Me?
I suppose you don't remember. Well, you were only about day high at the time. Anyway, it's good to see that little Gantz has grown up into such a fine young man. You've still got things to learn, but it seems that you have the heart of your father in you. You will always be welcome in Earth Valley. Come and visit anytime.
Even at my heartstrings.
Friends too.
Oh.
Till next
Jack.
time.
There he goes.
Yes,
Captain, we should be going too.
of course. Captain Gans Rothschild and the Rose Cashel back from assignment.
Welcome back, sir.
So, what do we do now that we've finished the mission?
The mission is not
Shift,
over.
have you played around with the prototype at all?
Lord Locks and submit our report.
Okay, the trip's not over till we get home and unpack
If
the
not,
basket,
you
right?
should.
He really does
I will
think
say
he's
though
something
that depending on your PC, it might have a hard time running. But it's... if it does work. Just out of curiosity, what kind of computer do you have? Is it like a gaming PC or... The download takes a really long time to download before the file does. But okay, that's not the right way. When I would play it on my regular laptop, and it wasn't like a gaming laptop or anything, it was just a Debian laptop. It wouldn't load. I mean, like, it would load, but it would go like at 3% speed. It was super, super slow. But then I got a gaming PC. Now it works wonderfully. Your specs aren't the greatest. Well, it's always worth a shot. I don't really know how my specs compare into, you know, how well they measure up, but, you know, it gets the job done. It's not the most expensive PC, but I'm able to stream on it, and I'm able to play the prototype, which is very demanding on the computer.
Come in, please.
I'm sure it'll work for you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very
After I
much.
finish with this mission,
How was your first mission?
We had some excitement on the way back.
I can show you a little bit of the
goblins. However, everyone performed their duty and we escaped without incident.
Very good, Gans. I imagine you are all very tired from your journey. You can tell me the rest in your written report.
Yes, sir. Yes, there was also this. Mr. Gonovich, the elder of the dwarf village, asked that this letter be delivered to
got
his
Radeon RX. I mean,
very well. You may leave
a
it.
bunch of numbers that I don't really know how to make sense of, but
Thank you.
yeah, I have a Ryzen as well.
You are dismissed. Sleep well.
I'll be honest, I'm one of those people who like people will say like, oh, I've got a Ryzen and 5X423112345 and I'm like, I have no idea what that means.
As Lord Locke said, it
But
is
that
better
sounds
to have a
cool.
good night's rest in preparation for their next mission.
Yeah, same here.
Be sure to get a good night's sleep. Don't go wandering around the castle all day.
It's kind of funny too. Sometimes on the RADIATA Stories subreddit, people will be asking like, "Oh, like how can I get RADIATA Stories to run faster on my PC?" And it's just like, well, like,
Thanks for bringing me along.
I mean, you could like try taking down the graphic settings a little bit, but like at the end of the day, like your computer has its limitations. Like I have and then they'll tell me like what kind of computer, like what kind of processor they have. I'm like, that's probably useful to someone who knows more about computers than I do, but
Master Clive, I have rarely worked with anyone who was more
I have no smarts. Yeah, me neither. I am just
waiting for you back at Olashian.
over my
I
head.
hope we have the opportunity to work together again very soon. Phew. That was close.
I'm a dum-dum.
I thought for a moment he was going to realize how utterly ineffectual he was.
Yeah.
That Clive guy really was useless, huh? I just kind of assumed that all the Olashian guys were like that.
He is a nice enough fellow, but quite frankly, ability-wise, he's the bottom of the barrel.
That bad, huh?
I'd have thought you'd notice during the fight with the goblins.
You see, Olashian and the other guilds have less exacting entry requirements than the knights. Although I have heard that there are some Olashian priests who are more than a match for any RADIATA.
How long do I plan on streaming?
So they take
Depends. Maybe I'll do like one more mission. Play around with the prototype for a little bit.
I'll return to my room and
It has been a long day, so I am getting a wee bit tired, but as long as people are watching and, you know, interacting,
Bye? That's it?
I will,
She ticks me off!
I will do the best I can to continue on. I will give you a shout out. Shit. Okay, good. Devin's on it. He's on the ball.
Oh, because I slept fucking with my arm all crooked. I woke up and I was like, ow. And then it was just sitting there.
Put like a tennis ball under where the knot is.
Good physical therapy advice. So go follow Shiftologist. Thank you very much for that sub, by the way. So yeah, go follow Shiftologist. Right now he's doing a playthrough of RADIATA stories as well. So if you like RADIATA stories, I suggest you play it. RADIATA is love, RADIATA is life. That's another slogan to put on a t-shirt. Shrek is love. Shrek is life. Hey Devin, do you have to work? Sorry, do you have to work tomorrow? I keep burping. Aw. Woo hop. You should quit work. You should call on sick. I'm supposed to go. I'm supposed to go over here, right? Oh no, that's Gans's room. Oh wait. If I go in here and look at Gwen's portrait, you wanna make waste cookies tomorrow? Waste with what? Hey, this person looks so not familiar. He's the one who confessed to killing your daddy. I think I have to go the other way. I apologize in advance if I... It's been an exciting day. That's not what I'm supposed to do. Oh wait, I'm supposed to go back down to my room. That's what I'm supposed to do, okay. Kind of weird how the knights... I mean, maybe it's not so unusual, but like it's weird to me that the knights actually live in the castle. Oh wait, no, it's sleep. I already saved. I need to sleep. Jack need to go beddy by time. Waste cookies. They like these cookies that are 90% butter and sugar with ground nuts mixed. Like hard.
Master Jack, are you here? Yeah, hello. I'm right here.
When I come to visit you, you need to bring home more,
An emergency summons has been issued to the Rose Cochon.
more bakery
Please be
stuff.
at the meeting room in 30
Try it.
minutes.
Emergency summons? Too cool. That sounds like real night work. I'm on my way.
And do try not to get lost on the way, all right?
Al, you worry too much.
But you hate
How am
sweets.
I gonna get
I
lost
don't.
inside the castle?
I don't mind sweets if they're not like overly sweet. If they're like a creamy sweet or like just a nice sort of neutral sweet, it's fine.
What were they thinking when they made this castle so blinking huge?
Also, sorry, I just saw your
Good
hydrate.
morning, Captain. Sorry about the wait.
Good grief. Would it kill you to be on time?
I didn't mean to ignore you, Devin. Sure.
Now, Jack. Take a seat, please.
Sir.
The Rose Cochon Brigade has been given...
Devin's taking care of me. He's making sure I'm not hungover tomorrow.
No,
Not that Bloody Mary is going to make me hungover, but
This is a very important assignment. It is part of the Non-Human Friendship and Trade Initiative. Lord Chamberlain Jasna has been working very
and
hard.
Ridley's like, oh no, this is bad. I'm racist against light elves.
Failure is not an option. This will be one blood-tingling, rip-roaring adventure.
But the Light Elves hate humans. There's no race more suspicious of us than them. Humans have never been allowed inside the City of Flowers where the elves live.
You are perfectly correct. That is why we will be bringing a
City
specialist
of
with us.
Flowers.
A specialist?
That's what Rosemont is.
Master Genius of the Verith Magic Institute. He's a brilliant young man, He apparently became a professor there when he was only 15.
Okay, but where is he?
We will meet Master Genius at our destination. He's there conducting research.
They're conducting research and sniffing Zane's panties.
We leave
Sniffing my
first thing
panties.
tomorrow morning from Falcon Gate.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
You
sir.
just hate me, it's fine. How could I hate you? You're sour.
Try not to be late.
You're
Kay.
sour and salty.
You either, Kay.
My god, they're so fucking petty.
Hello, Captain. Good morning. I'm right on time.
Morning, Jack. Nice to see you all fired up as usual.
Check it out, Ridley. I got here right on time.
So, don't make a big deal out of being normal.
Excuse me? I was here before you.
What's your point? Was I late? I don't think so.
All right, you two. Are we ready? Let's get going, shall we?
Sir.
Ooh. He's in trouble. I wonder if I could go up to the restaurant tree. Ooh. Ouch. Very ouch. I hate bats. I hate any enemy that gets up in your face. No, can you fucking not?
Understood.
Oh my god, there's two of them!
Attack that enemy!
Understood.
I'll let you guys finish them. Her axe is gone. She's just miming her ulti.
All right.
Oh, we actually can go up to the restaurant tree. I think. We're gonna get accosted by these wolves. That's okay. That just means we're grinding, right?
Enemy!
Understood.
I'm trying to think of what else happened today, because I feel like grinding and failing in Wind Waker are good times to just kind of go on a tangent and talk about stuff. But I have to look through my calendar to see what... sort of remind myself what I did since the last time I streamed. No, that's the calculator. That's the calendar. Freaking bats. Oops. My phone is frozen. That's not a good sign. I think I've just mostly been working. To be honest, April and May are gonna be fucking bonkers. I mean, March was pretty bonkers, but I got through it somehow. But I still got April and May to get through to survive. But I think after dealing with, you know, merch from last night and the convention from today, it's kind of made me feel a little bit better that, you know, like, I'll get through this. I just have to take it one day at a time. So I know it's been about 10 days, so a little over a week since we last saw each other. What have you guys been up to in that time? That's the thing that sucks about not having Clive on our party anymore. Even though he was a piss poor fighter, he was actually at least useful for healing. I think Genius can only heal himself. He can't heal other party members, so if you're hurt, you either gotta hope that Gantz does Circle Song or you're shit out of luck. Hey, ow! Get down from there. Oh, I got Celestial back here. Go way back. Yeah. Okay, good. I didn't get ambushed this time. Actually, you know what?
Wow, that is a serious pile of rocks.
It is a very serious pile of rocks.
Famous, huh? I've never heard of it.
Since I have unlimited
This castle was built over 100 years ago.
plague germ
It's one of the historical
privileges, I
remains from
should
the
say.
Great Human-Elf War of the last century.
I'm gonna use some of my points to
No way. I've never
use
heard
one of
any
my
that
redemptions.
Ignorance is bliss, huh?
And if you guys can, give Devin a compliment, because he's had a pretty tough, pretty rough couple of weeks. So, this one is for you guys. Just say something nice about Devin.
We are the
There's
Rose Gold Show
Akaroku
Brigade.
in the chat.
We bear a royal
So-
message.
Go ahead, sir.
And Devin, if you want, you can say some nice things about yourself.
Looks like they made it without any problem.
I guess I'll start. So, Devin I've been talking to Devin off and on since 2018.
Until Lord Jasna is assured of their safety.
In years, that's like almost 4 years, I'd say. I know how to do math, but
There's no point
But,
complaining about it, Leonard. Orders are orders.
you know,
You know how it
things
is.
happen, things developed,
Fathers
and
hate to see their little girls grow up and strike off.
you know, he's become a big part of my life, and
Well, if you say so.
think of like where I'd be without him.
His daughter. I mean, the way he protects her.
Can't even really fathom.
Don't you think he's wonderful?
Things got super gay.
Sweet Lord Jasna.
So, he's my heterosexual life partner. And homosexual life
Wonder who's
partner.
Lady Ridley. Come on, after them.
It's both no homo and all the homo. Alright, Devin. It's your turn now. Say something nice about yourself. Homoerotic life partners. I pass the baton to you. You got tight ass. That is true. Which it's true, but you shouldn't say it. Not out loud. Oh, another good thing to say about Devin is, I'm gonna go obliterated by nuts. Nuts to the face. Is, I'll sit quietly. He's a really good cook. Also, he's strong. He does Hemo. Whoop! My god, I'm dying. I'm dying, Squirtle. Man, these elf region enemies don't fuck around. He's a great chef. He's a strong hematode. He can swing sword. He can carry a woman against her will for 9 miles. He can crush enemies' skull between thighs, like... How did you say that?
Greetings. We are the Rose Cachon Brigade.
I
Master
can
Genius,
carry Henry against his will for 9 miles. It's true.
Young sir, your name is Genius, is it not?
Don't interrupt him. He's in a trance.
Master Genius.
Oh, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up!
Did you see the moment where, like, his little walking stick just disappeared and then he just was like, shut up, shut up, shut up? I respect women, so I only carry them with consent. Yeah, but not me, though. I'm exempt.
Solution to the non-human biophilic element resonance accumulation principle.
I have no idea what any of that shit just means.
I see.
All that shit you just said, Genius, it went in one ear and out the other.
This guy's kind of weird.
He isn't kind of weird. He's completely cuckoo.
Oh, never mind. So, you must be the RADIATA Knights who want to deliver the royal message.
Right. I'm Captain Gans Rothschild, and these two are...
Ridley Silverlake.
And I'm Jack. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I am Genius Weisheit. I have only one request to make.
If you listen very carefully, he doesn't say Weisheit, he says Weisheit. Weiss.
The city of flowers. That is the only reason I have agreed to offer my assistance. Well, shall we?
Yeah, come up front. He's strong.
What? I presume you want to leave immediately?
Yes, of course.
Good. We can talk as we go along. You and I, the value of our time is measured quite differently. I cannot allow my time to be wasted. For every minute that I am not working, humankind's progress is set back 2 weeks.
Ah, is that right?
Yes, that is right. I'm a genius, you see.
Genius is a Reddit moderator. Genius is a Reddit moderator. And I can't fucking talk. It's getting to be that time of the night where I cannot formulate sentences or words. But I will get through this mission. One way or another. Alright, kick its ass, Genius. I mean, I think he does have fairly strong attacks, but... Not much to write home about. Ooh. Hardly worthy opponent. Hell yeah, level 8. I need to watch, more RADIATA story speedruns and see, like, what level, like, what's the lowest level I've seen someone complete RADIATA stories at.
The gateway to the city of flowers.
What is? Where?
Are you blind? Here, in front of you, the crevice in this cliff.
That? You're joking, right? That's the gateway?
Geniuses don't lie. What were you expecting the entrance to look like exactly?
I think it might have been in
I mean, it's the city of flowers, right? I figured it'd be more
Shift's
colorful or something.
stream.
Never mind.
I was mentioning that
I guess if
Genius
we hit
builds
them
up
like
the
this,
City of
it's why
Flowers to
no
be
one's
this
ever
like
gotten in before.
absolutely beautiful place, like breathtaking, like Rivendell or some shit. But then when you finally get there, it's like it's okay. It's kind of small. I do remember that I was a little bit disappointed with the City of Flowers, mostly because Genius built it up to be this like amazing place. And I'm just like, it's okay, I guess.
You make us mad, you're gonna be sad.
The Forbidden City.
Scary. Elves are way scary.
You make us mad, we're gonna rhyme at you. We're gonna bust out the rhymes.
Bearing a very important message from the
Bust
kingdom
your
of
rhymes,
RADIATA.
shit.
Please, is there any way that we might speak to your leader? Shut up. Go home.
If you're still here when we get back, you're dead.
Come on, Captain. Let's go in anyway.
Stop, you fool! If we do that, we'll never be able to deliver the message. Believe me, they will kill you. Those two weren't joking, you know.
Really? Wow. The elves are really scary.
There's
Scary.
nothing we can do. We'll have to withdraw.
We could probably kick their ass.
What a waste! How come we couldn't get in?
We'd hoped you'd help with that. In any case, we need to think hard and come up with another way to get inside.
Think hard? Easy for you to say. Wait, of course!
You have an idea?
Let's go bother Zane's brother.
We'll go to the Dark Elf Village. They can act as mediators in the negotiations.
Mediators? But they're elves too. Surely we'll just be driven away again.
The Dark Elves are far less hostile than the Light Elves. I know their elder, Lord Nogueira, quite well. I've asked him many times to intercede and let me into the City of Flowers. He has always refused, but this time I have more than just a personal reason to offer. A royal message cannot be dismissed lightly. It'll be very difficult for him to turn us down. And then, at last, I will be inside the City of Flowers.
I love and hate his laugh. Nope.
Why is he laughing? He really is a weirdo.
If we didn't have to work together, I wouldn't want to hang out with the guy.
Right, follow me, everyone.
This man's insane. I love his run. How could you not love Genius?
Why aren't you following me?
Well, the captain hasn't moved.
Knights have to wait for their captain's orders. We can't just run off whenever we want.
That's right. I am the captain. Only I can issue orders to the brigade. Master Genius, please take us to the village of the Dark Elves.
Getting all fussy and pouty.
Are you giving me orders?
No matter how much of a genius you may be, you are for the present under my command. If that is unacceptable, then we must part ways.
Fine, fine. We want the same thing, I suppose.
Excellent. Now, if you care to lead the way.
Right. Rest in peace. Another interesting story that happened today at the convention. Excuse me. So I was waiting in line. So there were these two photographers there. And I was waiting in line for one of them.
You know,
And there was
you're
this girl
actually
behind
kinda
me who
cool
had
back
this like
there.
long wig, and she was brushing it out.
Well, Jack,
And
being
like
president
she
of
was
the brigade is a serious responsibility.
she wasn't using like a proper comb, or like I think there's like also certain sprays that you can use to detangle wigs. I don't really know what they are, and like I obviously don't take very good care of my wigs, but I was kind of cringing like watching her just like use like a regular hairbrush to brush her wig out. I'm like, oh, I know you shouldn't do that, but like, but anyway, I ended up talking to her, and because she was behind me in line, and then later on when I was in line to get pictures from the other photographer, there was this guy in line either behind me or in front of me. Like, I wasn't really sure where his placement in line was, but he started talking to me about like turns out we went to, well, he's going to the same university that I graduated from, so we were talking a little bit about that. And then he mentioned like, oh, like there's someone at the convention that he saw that he knows and doesn't get along with, and I was like, oh man, that sucks. I've been in that situation. One time I was working at a convention and I was really tired, so I went to go get coffee. And then I saw this guy that I have a huge beef with. And suddenly I didn't need the coffee anymore. Just the pure rage that was pulsing through my veins was enough to wake me up. But anyway, so after I got the pictures taken, I noticed that girl from before who was brushing her wig out with a hairbrush standing like kind of behind me, and she was just like saying that it was awkward, like she felt really awkward. I'm like, oh, why is that? And she's like, oh, that guy that you were talking to is my ex. Like, oh, okay. I'm not getting involved. Trauma. I feel like part of it had to do with the fact that it's a smaller convention, people are more willing to talk to strangers there. And also just the fact that it's like one of the first few conventions after the pandemic shut everything down, and people are just kind of starved for human contact. So, is there? Yes. Okay.
Welcome.
What are you buying?
Thank you very much.
I don't need to buy any more herb extract. I'm good, man. Ooh, man, I think that'll stop that. Put everyone else to sleep, myself included. I just keep thinking about how I want to take this wig off so bad. I want to take all my clothes off. Have a nice, hot, soaking bath. Oh, sheesh.
We need assistance over there.
There she goes with the miming.
All right.
All right. We need assistance over there.
Not anymore. It's dead. I killed it. Stupid buffalo. You guys ever had buffalo jerky? Pretty good. Spicy jerky. The enemies. I'm not gonna fuck with those goats. They're actually, like, they don't go out of their way to attack you, but if you go out of your way to attack them, they will not hold back. I forgot these wolves will summon other wolves. Oh no, I'm cornered, I'm cornered. Alright, it's hydrate time. Okay. Good, good. Please don't bother me, Wolf. I'm not in the mood right now. I just want to get in, get out. Get.
Wow, there are leaves everywhere. It is beautiful, isn't it?
The Dark Elves live close to the land, in harmony with nature. They work hard, play hard, and enjoy life to the fullest.
Is that so? That's a life to envy, don't you think?
I know, I'm just trying to avoid the goddamn spider. Shit, man. Force Trouble was not that way. I know. Wait. Holy shit! Oh my fucking god! Oh my god, I'm dying. That is not cool. Squeaky wheel needs the grease. Yeah, and you're not gonna fucking help me. I'm the squeaky wheel. I need the grease. circle. He's really getting his ass handed to him. I don't know what that was I just ran into. Oh, it's snakes. So does he only say that when I heal myself? Or would he say that if I healed him? I have to find that out. Hi, Mikey. We finally made it. We finally made it to the city of Dark Elves.
Hello, Mikey.
Hey, genius. Back to see the boss again, huh? You can ask all you want, but they won't let you into the City of Flowers.
Don't be so sure. It'll be hard for Lord Nogueira to refuse me this time.
Do you really
That's a shitting grin if I ever saw one.
Cool. It's like the secret forts we used to build when I was a kid.
Forts?
You didn't build forts?
I didn't have time for children's games. I was too busy studying fencing and etiquette. Things that would be useful in the future. Things that would make me a better knight.
Okay, but it doesn't sound like you had much fun.
What would you know about it?
Yes!
Hey!
I bet he's just saw a group of humans walk in and he's like, oh, I bet a human's gonna come and talk to me. I'm willing to bet 1,000 doggles on it.
Welcome. Thanks a bunch.
Yay. Go. Save time. Oh, these wings are really getting on my nerves too. Everything's getting on my nerves.
Genius, how many times must I tell you? You will not be allowed into the City of Flowers.
That's polite Nogueira speak for not your ass again.
These people with me have a request. They're on a very important mission, you see. But in order to complete their mission, they must be able to visit the City of Flowers. Will you at least hear them out, Lord Nogueira?
Very well. But keep it short.
Thank you, my lord. Go on, tell him what you want.
Ah, yes, right. It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is...
Never mind all that. Get to the point. The point!
Yes, of course, the point. Well, the point is this.
What is that?
It's a message from the kingdom of RADIATA.
What the fuck do you think it is, Nogueira? It's an envelope.
A human sends a message to my brother?
Your brother?
That's right. Lord Nogueira and Lord Zane are brothers.
Ah, I see. That would explain why you look so much like a light elf.
It's a piece of paper
Lord Nogueira is a light
in a
elf.
little paper pocket called an
Aren't
envelope.
here to discuss me. Now, are you going to tell me what this letter is about?
Our country seeks peaceful coexistence and the opening of
Yes,
trade
let's just discuss Nogueira's race while we're on the topic.
to reach an agreement that will enrich us all.
So, if you're the White Elf, or if you're the leader of the Dark
I can
Elves,
assure you that
you're
my
a
brother
White Elf.
will have none of it.
Does Lord Zane really despise humans so much?
He has his reasons. There is a long history between elves and humans. However, I shall send someone with a message. I am sure they will simply be chased away, but there may be a chance. Humans are far too obsessed with wealth. There will never be an end to these pleas for trade. Therefore, it is extremely important that we get his reaction to these requests of yours.
Thank you, your lordship.
Soon I'll be in the City of Flowers.
It's a half day to the Light Elves and back. Wait in the
Nogueira
hall
talks
till the
kind of like a
messenger
text-to-speech AI. That's what I was saying! He just has a very, like, monotonous tone. But I like it. He's very calming.
Hello there.
Hehe, now I shall get into the City of Flowers. City of Flowers really that interesting? Well, dude, I don't get it.
Hello there.
We should have Christopher Walken's voice. Yeah. I will send a messenger to brother. I will send a message to my brother. Good night, moon. Good night, cow, jumping over the moon. Please, children, scooch closer. What do I don't have to tell you again about the scooching. You were the one. You were... I go to sleep. Sleep time. After this mission. After this mission. Go after this mission.
Hiya! What happened? Oh, orcs! Red ones! Two of them! What? The light elf! They got Hap!
Red Orcs?
Yes, he also said that they captured someone called Hap.
My brother must have sent him in response to your request. If the orcs were red, they must be blood orcs. They are dangerous beasts. They live only for murder and bloodshed.
We gotta do something fast. If we don't, they're gonna kill Hap.
We mustn't let that happen. Let's go, everyone!
Captain, you aren't thinking of taking on blood orcs, are you?
We can not allow the captured light elf to be murdered. All right, Captain. Now you're talking. Hi, where did this happen?
It all happened in Wind Valley.
I will take you there.
Yes, sir! We finally get to take on some orcs!
What? Do you have any idea how strong orcs can be?
Of course I do! The tougher the opponent, the better I can show off my skills.
Look.
I wouldn't talk to him too much if I were you. Idiocy is contagious.
Come on, everyone, let's move out!
I wonder what Zane's answer was going to be. Why would he send Hap all the way there if Hein was going to go back anyway? Hap was going to just give every member of the Roche Cauchon a punch. Because Hein's too nice to do that. Yeah, that's what happened. Zane sent Hap to sucker punch the Roche Cauchon.
Captain, I don't know about this. Are you sure we could take it?
Yes, the girl's right. Let's go home, okay?
Far out. Way far out. Blood orcs look even tougher than I thought. If I fight this guy and beat him, I'm going to be the best.
How stupid.
Yeah, Zane wanted me to deliver this. Reaches into his pocket and pulls out a middle finger. Give him one of these.
Don't give him too much credit.
Oh yeah, I got your Zane's response for you right here.
Don't blood orcs usually live in the southern region?
Now that you mention it.
What's this one doing all the way up here?
This is bad. Leonard, we have to help them.
We sure do.
Leonard, what are you doing? This is no time to nap. Uh-oh. This is really bad.
Okay, check it out. Here he comes. Come and get it, big guy. You really think you're ready to face Jack Russell?
You're named after a dog, kid. Hey, Noguera, maybe you'd like to help us? You gotta help us. There we go. Trigger the next cutscene.
Damn it. This guy is tough. Real tough.
Yeah, boy. Hey, Radian.
Ridley.
You know, when I saw your real face, you were a lot less flat than I was expecting you to be.
But sir, do you want us all to die? Lord Noguera, stay back. It's too dangerous.
This is an elf problem. We will not allow ourselves to become indebted to humans. All I need is time.
Oh, but essentially
Give me
true.
time, and I will finish this orc.
It's not easy being not easy being three-dimensional. Alright, come at me, orc. He just wanted to body slam me. Oop.
We need assistance over there.
Affirmative. Whoa!
All right.
I just have to hold off the orc long enough for Noguera to have a go at it. Yeah, you go, bro. Hydrate, and you got me a posture check. Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm like super tired.
Dead? Extraordinary.
What about Ridley?
her face. She's as white as a sheet.
Don't move her.
And those filthy humans.
What should we
Letting
do?
board orcs
Ridley's
run
gonna be
around.
okay, right?
I know, right? Makes you want to exterminate them, doesn't it?
She's not gonna die, is she?
If we do nothing, then maybe.
Captain, please! You gotta do something!
What was a blood orc doing way out here?
I don't believe this. This is bad. Really bad. We have to get back. Find Lord Chasner. Tell him what happened.
Who is best genius?
I should have been watching out for her.
Ridley! Lord Cross!
Who are you?
Captain Cross of the Raw-diata Brigade. I was on a mission and heard orcs, so I came as fast as I could.
This young girl is in grave danger.
Elves, what are you doing here? Leave us and go back to your lair. Damn you! Keep your hands off Ridley!
He didn't even touch her.
Cross, Lord Nogueira was the one
Calm
who
the
saved
fuck
us.
down, Cross.
Yeah,
Stay in your fucking lane.
I'm sorry, but with the girl in this state, I cannot help her.
No.
However, there might be a way to save her. Whether it will work or not, I cannot say. But we have no other choice. A transpiritation ritual is their only hope.
Huh? You'll perform a transpiritation? On a human?
Transpiritation? I'm not going to trust you lot and your depraved rituals. Ridley will be cured by human hands.
You know what? I agree. Nogueira, brother, don't do it. Don't perform this ritual. You're gonna hurt yourself.
Are you saying this whatever ritual thingy can save Ridley?
I am not sure. But I do know that if we do nothing, Hap and the girl will die. Now,
No. No, brother, don't. Don't do it.
Lord Nogueira, we beg you, please save Lady Ridley. Damn you, Gantz. I'll report you for this.
You've got a big mouth. Why don't you shut it?
quiet, all of you. We will begin.
Brother, no. No, brother, stop. Don't do it. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Stop! No! Brother, how could you? Oh, brother, it's too late. Brother.
Are you all right? I'm fine. I'm just a little tired.
She wasn't worth it.
She's getting her color
She
back.
wasn't worth saving, brother.
She's not out of danger yet. You must take her back to your castle at once. This young girl needs to rest. I will return
I'm
to
very
the City of
upset.
Flowers. I must tell
The
my
worst day of my life
Hap's body is
so
no
far.
more.
Brother, I just need a fish. Why is there a fish up her ass? I don't understand.
Let's hurry.
Yes, sir.
Wait, I'll carry her.
I don't need your help. I can carry Ridley just fine.
I am Cross Ward, captain of the Raw-diata Brigade.
Yeah, so what?
Ridley, she is my...
Who cares? Ridley and I are in the same brigade. It's written in the RADIATA Knights Charter.
Oh.
Knights of the same brigade are as family.
You're talking to me in a language I don't understand.
Captain Gantz,
I don't live on a coast. I was in an ocean coast.
Yes, sir. My apologies.
Excuse me.
Ridley!
Although I wish you hadn't done that.
What happened? Tell me what happened. Why is my Ridley unconscious?
I'm very sorry, sir. There was a blood orc.
Death glare.
I'm sorry. You bring back my Ridley like this, and that's all you can say?
Lord Jasnay, we should attend to Ridley first.
Yes, of course. Cross, take her to the infirmary.
Ridley will be okay, right?
Of course, Jack. She'll soon be on her feet. Master Genius, is something wrong?
No, but that Cross fellow, what was he doing in Wind Valley?
He said he was on some sort of mission.
Well, it's got nothing to do with me. If you'll excuse me.
Thank you for your assistance.
Though we didn't get into the City of Flowers, I did witness the transpiritation ritual. That will be an enormous help to my research.
I see. Well, anyway, Lady Ridley was saved, and that's the most important thing. Ah, yes. Master Genius, your payment shall be waiting for you at the Verith Institute.
Very well, thank you. Gentlemen?
I'll go and give my report to Lord Larks. Jack, why don't you get some rest?
Easy for you to say. How can I rest at a time like this?
Well, you must try anyway, Jack. I will see you later.
Ridley, will you be okay?
He's gonna die. Alright, now we report to our bedroom. I just forget how to get down there. Go down this way. It takes practice. Yay, I found my room on the first try. Turn on the camera. Lights, camera, action. There we go. I think that will be enough for tonight because I am super tired. And I need to take a bath. I took a shower last night, but I really need to like wipe all this makeup. And all this paint on my beard. So we're in the month of April now, so Musical March is now over. But we're entering into Anime April. And the first movie that we're going to watch is going to be on Monday the 4th, and it's going to be called Colorful. It's kind of a saddish movie, but it's a good movie, and I think you should watch it. We're going to raid Shell Through Time, who is playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. It's one of those things where like I would like to play with them, but like I think it's on the Switch or something like that, and like I don't have the means to play with them because I refuse to give any more money to Nintendo because fuck Nintendo.
Shining Rain!
Anyway, that's going to be our little raid command for Shell Through Time. go say hi to Shell Through Time. They're also a RADIATA Stories fans, or as most of the people that I rate are. So I do hope that you could come along to the raid. Tell them Shining Raid. Watch them play Mario Kart. And see you all for movie night on Monday. Oh, no, one more thing. Just a little disclaimer. I don't know when I'm going to stream next. It might be like Easter weekend, like April 16th or so. But obviously it is Easter weekend, so I might be busy elsewhere. I do want to try to stream whenever I can. It's just that April and May is going to be absolutely bonkers and bananas. So I don't know when I'll have much time to stream, but I will keep you posted on the Discord and Twitter and elsewhere. With that put aside, humans and fellow fairy creatures, thank you for joining me tonight. I'm gonna go take a bath and go to bed and sleep for 1,000 years. But good night.